What it do? It's your boy Country coming live from the South Carolina. Say this is episode 225. Let's get it.
What's happening? It's your boy DJ Big Dream, 33 representing the man. We in here.
And it is the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the eternal eternity, holding it down for the TS, GS, 2S, yeah.
Now what it do, everybody? Appreciate y'all being back in the building with us. This is Souf, got some say episode 225. Make sure y'all follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and we ain't on nothing else right now. But good places to follow us at right there. Man, it's been kind of quiet week, man, but some big did happen in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, didn't go my way. Still a Chiefs fan for life. I won't always be. Did not go my way this year. I've never had so much Chiefs hate in my life. I was always the person they picked on for being a Chiefs fan. But man, the entire planet united because they did not want the Chiefs to three-peat, bro. Wildest thing ever.
Shout out to you, Rick, always with us. Thanks for joining us again. Man.
Bro, before we get too far into Super Bowl, this is off subject. And Dream ain't watching. He ain't watching Hulu. Have you started Paradise?
No.
Fire, bro. One of the best shows I've seen in a very long time.
Bro, I went to go see Love Hurts. Is that the name of it? I think that's what it's called.
That sounds like a joke, a bad one.
No, yeah, it's called Love Hurts. Marshawn Lynch is in it, bro.
Okay. Oh, that sounds like a bad joke.
When I tell you, it was way better than I expected to be. Like, I thought it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got this Kiwi Kwan, I think that's how you say his name. But he kind of like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and more Jackie Chan. In essence of, he do his own stunts with heavy humor, like real heavy humor, and it was good. Bro. I'm telling you, it's worth a watch. It's got a little cheesy undertone to it because it is a Valentine's Day movie, but it's more action and comedy versus like a love story. The Marshawn Lynch character is stupid.
And it's called Love Hurts.
It's called Love Hurts. Yes, it is.
Okay. I don't think I even seen a preview about it.
It's funny though. If you just look up preview. It's funny.
Yeah, I don't think I seen a preview about it.
But yeah, I think that and I feel like I gotta watch something else recently.
I watched Almost Pregnant. I think it's Almost Pregnant with Amy Schumer.
I do not like Amy Schumer.
It's pretty funny.
Is it? Do you normally like her?
Amy Schumer pretty funny.
Okay, so yeah, that's the difference.
I watched 2 Amy Schumer movies in the last week. One came out a little while ago, I had never seen it.
Mm-hmm. I just ain't never been a fan of hers, bro. Like she does don't tip my funny bone.
I don't think.
Not saying she ain't funny.
She got a stand-up that I thought was decent, but it ain't. She ain't. You know what I mean? I haven't got finished.
Mm-hmm.
She is, to me, the white version of. What's Big Smile name?
Please don't say something like that. Right?
You don't like her. Everybody like her. If you like, you love her. The girl with the big ass smile, man. I almost sexual. Not sexually, just like I want to really meet her and give her a hug.
Issa Rae?
Yep.
Oh no, that's disrespectful.
White version.
Bro, did you hear what he just compared it to?
He said Amy Schumer.
It's the white version of Issa Rae, bro. That is disrespectful, bro. This dude is out your own, dog. And I respect your opinion, bro, but you completely off your rocker, dog. That's crazy.
I want to know the justification for the logic.
Yeah, I need to hear more about it.
I mean, just the acting part. She remind me of a white version of Issa Rae when it comes to acting. Not as a totality, but you know, I mean, unseasoned too, so you wouldn't get it.
We can agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm disagreeing, bro.
Have you watched enough of Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Bro, but at one point, Amy Schumer, how do you pronounce her name? She was the biggest woman actor in the world. She had like 7 movies in 1 year. It was like every time something. Yeah, at one point she was the biggest actor in the world.
And it's not that I don't like Amy Schumer, but after a while, a lot of it just kind of feel like repetitive humor.
Like Tiffany Haddish. And that's what she reminds me of. She's the white version of Tiffany Haddish.
No, I see.
Hey, look, I didn't even look at the comment, bro, and she had already said it. I'm just saying. She definitely eats them. But I respect your opinion, man. You know, in 2025, we have to be able to agree to disagree with people who don't always make sense.
No, like that. You know, boy, you don't know how much I like you, right?
Yeah, it's almost disrespectful that you said it that way.
Not really. I mean, same shit was Lee Dickus. Did you ever get past anything on it?
That's a whole new puzzle, bro.
Is that the same one?
No.
You beat that one?
Yeah.
Well, damn, Marcus, goddamn.
It took me about 2 hours. I sat down. I told you I was going to beat it this day. So I was going to sit down and figure it out. I sat right there and looked at it for 2 hours so I figured it out.
You a bad man. I'm just trying to figure out how to keep them squirrels and eat my slingshot up.
Did you get your gun sighted in? I'm calling animal control, but you're killing
I have
animals.
animal control. Jesus. I can have a can this size every time.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, most exciting thing I've been watching lately is Paradise Loop. So first thing out, Netflix is for the humanity, right? Watching the show week to week sucks. So if it's something I really want to watch, I normally won't start it until it's finished, i.e. the last season of The Boys. I wait till The Boys was completely done before I watch the single episode. Also, How I Do Incredible.
Yeah.
Wait till it's completely done before I watch any episodes, right? I knew this show was gonna be that good, but like they told us about this show in early December, and Sterling had a big role like this in a long time, and they dropped the first 3 episodes at once, and I was like, man, it's 3 episodes. I gotta watch it. Where every single episode is a masterpiece. Like, great written, great acting, crazy. It's amazing, bro. That's absolutely amazing. One of my favorite shows I've seen in a very long. To the point where I've watched the first 5 episodes, or the first 4 episodes. 5th episode came out today. The first 4 episodes I watched it 3 times now. It's that good. Like, if they finish it, I mean, if they stay on this trajectory, now mind you, only 5 episodes in, and most likely they're going to have multiple seasons. But if they stay on this path, it's going to be high-end good. Like, I don't want to say it, but like Game of Thrones, that kind of level good. It's one of those. But anyway, nobody's here to talk. We talk about shows. We're all here for one thing, and one thing only. Well, take it away. Hill Chiefs. Congratulations to them.
You didn't bet no money on the game, did you?
I did. Not with like casinos and stuff, bro. I bet $200 on this game before the season started.
I mean, that ain't bad.
With my cousin and my uncle, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, but $200 ain't that bad.
It ain't. But before the season started, bro.
Right.
Bro, and I told him that day, I was like, this is the craziest bet you could ever make. Because we got at least, my team have to make it to the Super Bowl before this bet can even be a bet.
Right.
And I bet before the season started.
You should have paid for that.
At least that.
You could bet at Vegas.
Yeah.
In advance, let your team make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I could have.
All pretty decent.
Oh, yes. Always good when you go that far. I just wouldn't. That's pretty good.
The Chiefs had the least.
Yeah, shit. Before the season started, it was still going to be like plus 300. Still going to play 3 times the money.
Pick a team like New Orleans, get you paid.
Oh, if you pick a team like New Orleans, it's plus 25,000. It's going to get you 25 times your money.
Yeah.
I mean, the only team that was probably rougher than them was,
It
was.
Chiefs was the number 1 team.
Chief was. I think the only team, well, actually, they wasn't. Detroit was. Chiefs number 2. I look at the Saturday. But the Giants, I think, was the roughest team on there.
Yeah, imagine.
How you feel about Kellen Moore?
I mean, that team won Super Bowl.
That's better than what y'all been doing.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
That's the way I see it.
Well, I want Aaron Glenn. Originally, you know what I mean? Yeah. And when we passed on him, and we passed on offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator from Detroit.
Shout out to Ryan, bro. You the one that gotta make me make these bets. Cause Ryan and me are degenerates. So that's the reason why I don't bet. Because I know if I get too deep in, I'm betting too much. Right? Not gonna do that. Well, Ryan convinced me to make that bet. He gotta tell me that shit. Hey man, make the bet.
Gotta make the bet, man.
I don't think I'm betting on KC that shit.
I mean, $100 I make Super Bowl and I can make $3 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That-
Ever you want to make $3 grand? That's 3 times the money. Just make that $400.
Oh, God.
Now, if you would have picked Philly, if you would have picked Philly to win the Super Bowl, you would make $2 million.
They won about 4 or 5 now. They couldn't been that far now.
Yeah, I bet it was like, I guarantee there's 800, 900.
Well, I'm betting the New Orleans will make it next year.
You should. Bet like $1. Don't lose any more money than that. Oh, man.
I'm gonna use that money.
What quarterback you gonna use?
I'm gonna use that. Kellen Moore got quarterback too. Fuck you talking.
He gonna bring.
No, he gonna quarterback and coach.
Oh, he gonna quarterback and coach? Oh, man.
Hey, I'm gonna use that money to go Super Bowl with.
Bro, because if you bet $1,000 on the Saints making it to the Super Bowl and they make it, you don't have enough money to go to the Super Bowl.
For the next 10 years.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Bro, did you see that Steelers are talking about picking up Aaron Rodgers?
Why?
That's the same thing. So I think it's the stupidest thing in
They
the
already
world.
got Aaron Rodgers.
They already got Aaron Rodgers and they got a franchise quarterback.
You know, they would make, I don't know. So he may be getting old and see now.
Talking about Aaron Rodgers?
No,
Who?
the coach.
Oh, Mike Tomlin?
Yeah.
I don't think he got nothing to do with it. And I also don't believe, bro. I think it's a headline, bro.
I think Aaron Rodgers gonna retire.
I think it's a headline,
Did you
bro.
watch the Aaron Rodgers documentary thing on Netflix?
No, bro. I don't care nothing about Aaron Rodgers.
No, I watched it. And he going through a session like Will did.
Oh, I know about the story. Him and his all watch the story. We talked about that before.
So I think he gonna retire.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers is off his rocker, bro.
I think he gonna retire.
Nah.
Well, you know, I'm
Bro, I'm gonna retire somebody else willing to pay me.
You know my Aaron Rodgers. You think Aaron Rodgers need money?
Nah, bro. He don't need no money. But if you gonna offer me $100 million to play another season, I'm gonna take it.
He don't need no money.
Bro, he pulled off one of the best heists in football history. For real. Like, bro, no lie, think about it, bro. Jamarcus Russell got him for $30 million and never played.
He
Right?
never did play. He just never played good.
How many games he played?
I think Rick Williams did the big one.
Well, Rick Williams do. Rick Williams got a second contract, man.
No, not with New Orleans, but
He got a second contract in Miami, then.
Yeah. Well, he stayed off New Orleans and then came back in Miami.
Okay.
But he destroyed us. He got the money. He shut
Yeah, nah, I ain't hearing it, bro. Because we don't pay for our receivers. I mean, running backs that much money.
And then Rick Williams.
Man, they ain't pay that man $50 million.
His contract set up. We were the one. Master P did the contract.
I don't care, bro. He didn't get
He
paid
got
$50
the biggest
million.
contract in NFL history at the time. 9 running backs in NFL history.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yes, he did.
Hey,
Set up for Rick
What's
Williams.
this
to be a
what Rick
contract.
Williams contract was, bro? Yeah, bro. I just
He was
said,
set up to have the biggest contract in NFL history.
bro. No, hear me out. Hear me out. First off, Aaron Rodgers got like $175 million from the
Well,
Jets.
money when I got in.
Well, I don't care. He got $175 million from the Jets to play 1 year.
What for 4 years?
He got hurt 1 year, so he got paid for that year.
Yeah.
And then he played this year and they cut it.
But that's what that was the contract for.
Yeah.
They ain't coming yet.
Yeah, it's over with.
That's
They said, bro, they told him that he would not be returned.
68.4 million.
That's what they paid Ricky. That's pretty strong.
Way back then.
7 year, $11.1 million contract.
7 year?
7 year, $11.1 million. $8.84 million.
He ain't played 2 years.
Bruh, it don't matter. If he ain't played with, bruh, 11 million, yeah, I mean, bruh, I was just going to say, first off, let's get it understood. A good running back now going to get north of 50.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's still higher than most running backs now.
Yeah.
But they get 4-year contracts and they guarantee him $15,000 a year. So 2 years is $30 million. He was $11 million a year, bro.
Also, 6'8" was his floor. He had a lot of clauses in the contract. If he hit certain numbers, he made it in the hundreds.
Ain't no way they got him. No, bro, stop.
That's the peak constructor, the big.
Bro, I don't care who constructed it, bro. I don't believe it, bro. He went on. It was 68 with bonuses. Potentials was 68 with. I mean, it was potential 68. Ain't no way they signed that man $100 million contract. And even if they did, he didn't make it. He made $22 million.
No, he didn't make it. No.
Anyway, man, y'all in here for the Super Bowl, man.
You mean halftime?
The halftime show.
I don't want to talk about Super Bowl. I don't want to fight you.
Yeah, I might go on a murder spree tonight. We talk about that.
So I will Pat Mahomes. Murder something.
I need him that year.
Murder the tight end and catch the ball to the second half.
He probably won't retire.
I've been talking about that a lot.
His brother don't play no more, man.
That's the test we're going to break up with about this. There's been a lot of plays for real. I ain't never.
Oh man, I get it. This jokes. But he probably is gonna retire though.
Think so?
Maybe.
I don't think he want to go out like that.
He probably don't. But like, bro.
I mean, not only did they lose that, but he had a horrible game. I mean, they ain't give him nothing.
Bro, he hadn't played the same since his brother retired. So everybody want to say it's because of Taylor, but we won a Super Bowl with Taylor. We won 2 Super Bowls while Taylor was there. The year before he got with Taylor,
He ain't been in that long.
What?
She ain't been in that long.
Bro, we've been in 3 Super Bowls consecutively.
Yeah, but she ain't been up 3 years.
Yes, she has. She been for 3.
What is it?
They've been together for a minute now.
Damn. They had a video of his ex on the field with Fender logos on.
Yeah, well, she's spiteful. You know, ain't nothing like a woman scorn, bro. Ain't nothing like a woman scorn. She cold though. She's so. She bad.
Everybody ex on field tonight.
She better than 3-year-old, bro. But she also crazy. So I don't want to call that lady crazy. I don't know if she's crazy. I know she did some crazy stuff on social media that I wouldn't like. But anyway, halftime show, man.
So,
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. I do want to play a clip from a young lady on social media named Cindy Noir, where she talked about Sam Jackson's part in the performance. I want to start there.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen without it sounding terrible. What?
Us to get through it without not make any promises. But I want to explain why his role as Uncle Sam hit me so hard, why it was my favorite part of the entire performance, and why it's making me emotional. Now, while his entire performance as Uncle Sam was stellar, it was jarring, it was challenging, it was so many things, there is one line that he said that has really hit a lot of us deeply, and I know it hit me deeply, and that was the deduct one life line. Now, for those who don't know, Uncle Samuel Jackson has been about that life. He has been a part of the civil rights movement. He was a part of the Black Panther movement. He has done protests, and he has seen, touched, and felt the hard work our ancestors endured for us to have our freedoms that we have today. If you can say we have freedoms. But the reason why the deduct one lifeline hit me so deeply is because that was the tail end of him saying, oh, you got your buddies with you. Cultural cheat code. Scorekeeper, deduct one life. You know who I thought about? MLK Jr. Us being a community, they don't like that. That is the cultural cheat code. So what do they do whenever we get together in camaraderie and remind ourselves of who we are? They deduct one life. Did y'all know that Samuel Jackson was an usher at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral? This is where I get a little emotional because who better to talk about playing the game than an elder Black man whose hands have touched the result of us trying to play and beat the game? Who better to talk about playing the game than a man who has been around and seen it all, done it all, and tried to navigate it all. Who better than to tell you how to play the white man's game than a black man who has survived it, you know? Samuel L. Jackson, if you ever get to see this, I hope you understand and know just how revered and appreciated you are in the black community. And as much as it saddens me that even in you being an elder, you still are saying the same things and fighting for the same thing you have spent your entire life fighting for, I hope you know that your role in this halftime show, I don't think I even fully grasp the impact that it has and will have for years to come. This video is for Samuel L. Jackson and Samuel.
That was super deep.
So I wanted to play that for. It really pisses me off to see how many people talked about they thought his performance was born. Because they thought that the halftime show was born.
Continue.
I am on my soapbox about this one because I don't think people understand that the artists don't get paid to do the Super Bowl. Artists essentially pay to do the Super Bowl. It is a 13-minute commercial. And he could have went out there and did a condensed set of the pop out, and everybody would have been happy. He could have played his greatest hits. I saw somebody say this, but you got to think this man knew who was in attendance at that game, who was going to be in attendance at that game. And he took 13 minutes of his time and his money on the largest stage that he may be on ever, in front of that many people at one time, to make sure that people understand that you picked the right time but the wrong guy.
That was dope. That was a dope line.
This is something else that somebody said, and this was before the Super Bowl even happened. Kendrick Lamar won 5 Grammys for a diss track. Do you know what else he has the ability to win right now?
Oscar.
An Emmy.
Emmy, that's what it is, Emmy.
Because the Super Bowl halftime show has the proper production and qualifications to qualify for an Emmy. Kendrick Lamar will win an award for that performance.
He don't want everything else.
But that's, bro.
That brother don't want everything.
When I tell you, it is just everything, and I don't want to talk about it all because I want to give y'all something to talk about, and maybe I don't want us to have to repeat stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
you're breaking it down. No,
I got so much to say about the entire set, from the way that they highlighted the Grand National to resemble, you know, somewhat of like their project and album covers and stuff he did for the promo for GNX, to his dancers in the Squid Game style outfits and the America's colors, and I mean, it was just it was so well thought out. The block and the street lights, the whole grid being like a PlayStation controller. Him performing certain songs on certain sections of the stage, some on the square, some on the X, some on the circle, some on the triangle.
Some in a prison yard.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like a prison yard.
Like he had so many elements. On top of which, he did it while he never rapped over vocals. He essentially walked the equivalent of a mile, a choreographed mile, for 13 minutes while he rapped consistently and performed for y'all. You want to talk about art? Kendrick Lamar puts out art. That halftime show was artistic as hell. And I'm sorry that the message and the meaning behind it was undervalued because it lacked spark and entertainment value for some.
Yeah, I thought they had great entertainment this morning.
But
I was at the edge of my seat like I was watching the movie. You see those reaction videos? There's a million reaction videos to the Kendrick Lamar halftime Super Bowl.
that's the one thing I probably had. The only one I really seen is T-Pain.
Okay, well, T-Pain got probably lackluster was one of our own.
Okay.
The regular people, like, you know what I mean? Regular people, like, is he? Oh my God. Oh, that was literally me. That was literally me the whole halftime. You know what I mean? If I missed the game, I won't watch the halftime. I mean, if I missed the game, I was going to catch the halftime. I genuinely think it was the most anticipated halftime ever.
Well, it came out today that was the most viewed halftime ever.
Yep.
But
I posted that before they posted that.
Don't be on Facebook, bro.
Yeah, I posted that before they posted.
He be like, bro, you see my post? He asked me that at least twice a day, and I give him the same answer every day.
When everybody went to hating on it, like I said, look, you know our biggest haters is us. Just know that. Biggest black haters is black people. Sad, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? People can't wait to just put on the halftime trash.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't wait to say it. Just because it was so anticipated.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the anticipation, they would have hated it. We're sad like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody said the choreography terrible. Who y'all thought y'all had on stage? Chris Brown?
Yeah.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, he's never been a big dancer.
Yeah.
I mean, he gonna do it two-step
Right.
and do it great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna do that great. You know what I mean? That's what Kendrick do. The dancer was wilding on stage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they told us. The dancer was wilding on stage. But no, Chris Brown, I mean, Kendrick Lamar not Chris Brown.
Oh, shout out to my girl Bobby Ray. Bobby Ray was one of the dancers.
Was it?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know what they expect when they said that. And that person was just stupid for real. You know what I mean? But that still told me that it's one of the biggest halftimes of all time. You watched it to hate. You watched this. You really watched this video just to be able to say something negative about it. So even the people, all the Kendrick Lamar fans and the people of the culture that was dying to see what was going to happen on this, you know, because they kept everything so quiet. There was no leaks. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were watching it for the entertainment value. And
It actually was a leak.
Was it?
Yes.
What was the leak?
They whole track set list came out. Like
Really?
yeah, like last
Did you hear
Friday.
about it?
I wasn't looking for something.
I ain't hear nothing.
I did. And it was like well known because Joe Budden commented on it, said, y'all stupid if y'all think this the actual track list, so forth, so on. He cussed out Academic, because Academic the one who leaked it, and everybody else went off saying you stupid if you think this is going to be the actual set list. And it actually was the set list.
Really?
Yeah.
Mustard claimed he didn't know none of it. I mean, he was talking to, that was today when Mustard did the interview with Big Boy, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Mustard claimed he didn't know he was going to do the opening, the part before. He claimed he didn't know none of this stuff. The part about suing.
Well, he probably didn't know for sure. But I'm telling you that it leaked Friday what was going to be the set list. And the reason why people were going off because they was like, this can't be the set list. He got way bigger songs because he does.
Yeah.
So, dude, I love the halftime show. I do got a critique. I make critiques though. Like I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna. And I disagree with that. Black people's our own worst enemies. I think that's a bad narrative that we gotta stop pushing because we got a handful of people that talk a lot on social media and we think that's everybody. That's not true. Mind you, was it widespread in this? Yes. Is it true? No. Actually, I got a lot of older people who's appreciating it more than you expected. Older people that's not even into hip hop. Like my mom was talking to me about it. She don't like rap music. But she followed the stuff. She thought it was cool. She really enjoyed it. She appreciated it. So saying all black people, when you say black people are our own worst enemy, you generalize, I don't like, we got to stop that. That's negative stuff we put out into the air.
That's still the truth though.
No, it's not. It's not. We got to stop saying that.
We can agree to disagree again.
Well, we can. We absolutely can. And that's just your jaded view on life. You've had a different life than I've had. And I'll try to keep anybody away that's negative. I don't care what color you are. If you're a negative individual, I try to keep you out of my life anyway. But back to the Super Bowl. Show phenomenal. One of the funniest thing I seen. The baby said, "I got a bunch of kids. Where you get that car from? Cause all them dudes that jumped out of it. Hilarious. Cause it was like 10, 20 people jumped out of it.
If not more.
If not more. They was just coming out of that thing.
Yeah.
I caught one car in California. Mexican might have built it.
So the beginning of the show, he started with the song that's unreleased from his album promo, which I thought, first off, he started with saying something, then he went into that. I thought was super fire. Please release that track. We want to hear it on wax, right? Two, I think the Super Bowl production team had his mic off.
Yeah, I don't think they
because he was hard to understand. If you ain't really into hip hop,
right,
it was hard to understand for the first 3-4 minutes. When the mics was fixed, it was perfect, right? But that's my biggest. They ain't nothing to do with him. That's most likely the production, right? But that's how it started. So a lot of people was like, whatever. Second, most of the people I see online that's saying the stuff negative about it, it's the same people that's still saying Drake won. Shout out to B. Ryan. But B. Ryan swear Drake won to this day. B. Ryan don't have ears. So he was one of the ones saying it was boring, that was terrible. Whatever. Everybody's entitled to say their own opinion. But it was amazing. First off, having Samuel was a big deal. I knew it from the moment I seen him. As Uncle Sam, huge deal. I don't want to break down because I know you got breakdowns and moments to go through, but I got a lot of stuff in between the spots I want to hit for sure. Especially about the Samuel stuff and how it was up and down. Loved it. His stage presence was powerful. Like I said, he ain't Chris Brown. I 100% agree with you there. I didn't expect him to do a front flip and a hip roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expected him to be saucy. Right. Rapper hands. That's what we want to see when the rappers out there. And the fact that y'all just watched 2 years ago, the LA show.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been more than 2 years now, actually.
Has it?
Yeah. Because last year we won. The year before that we won. Then the year before that, LA won. So, yeah, 4 years ago, the LA show. Y'all see unlimited rapper hands, and this person that everybody was asking who this person is, it's the same person from that show.
Right.
Let's rewind a little bit more. Remember when?
2002.
Huh?
I think it was 2002.
No, we talking about when they when Dre. No, when they just had the show like a couple years ago. When
22? You mean 22?
22.
No, it wasn't 22.
I think it was 22.
We won in 22. 22, 23, 24. This is 24 season. So this 25, 23, 24, 20. No, you're right, 22. It was in 22, but it was for the 21 season. Yeah. No, you're right, it was 22. You said 2002 though. That's why.
That's why I was like.
But yeah, the same guy they act like they didn't know who he was
right.
was the same guy from that show.
Right.
Now let's rewind a little bit further. Remember when Beyonce came out there?
Yep.
And put all y'all in formation? He's the same guy from that show. So this is third time performing at the Super Bowl.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
This is third time.
Yeah.
I forgot all about he been on the Super Bowl
And
stage
mind
3 times.
all 3 of those times, he performed powerful black songs.
Yep.
All 3 of those times.
Boy, I forgot all about the third time that man has been on the Super Bowl more than anybody ever.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know nobody ever been on there 3 times. Can y'all think about it on Super Bowl hands? I'm on 2. I mean, that would be powerful enough in itself to say that.
Anyway, somebody got to talk. Y'all can't be searching.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about. I like how when they structured the set and how they moved through the phases. Like he started with Squabble Up, and Sam was like, "No, you too loud. It's too ghetto.
Yeah.
You gotta give America what they want to hear." And then he started. So then he went and did Humble. Then and then you got to the point where it was like, this is what America wants to hear. Then he brought SZA out. And you give him the lighter tracks. And then he's like, yeah, we almost to the finish line. And he like, yeah.
You done lost your
Nope.
damn mind.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I like how they structured the set.
Well, I just seen one already.
I thought that's what I was thinking of. I knew Justin had did 3.
Has he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see it there, but that's wild.
But yeah, I just I have legitimately went back and watched this performance probably 12 times. And it feel like every time I watch it again, it feel like every time I watch it again, I come across something different.
That's what kids do to you.
You know what I mean? And that's the part that I appreciated.
Yeah,
I can't think of the last time recently, you know what I'm saying, like a Super Bowl halftime performance made me want to go back and watch that set that many times. I'll say that much.
But that's the only one I've ever rewatched multiple times, ever.
Also, if you notice, a lot of the verses that he did weren't original. Like, they were original verses. They weren't verses from the actual songs. Like, they were new verses over G&X beats mixed in with what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But that boy with them damn Thriller eyes, when he looked at the camera, Cedric,
Man.
I was like, oh, you a menace.
Yeah, he is.
You a menace.
Diabolical.
The PG Lang symbol with the A minor, like with the lowercase a and the flags. And then the Superdome just... they ain't do nothing but egg it on, bro. I know they cut the camera, but if y'all go back and watch right
Can
after
you
that...
imagine the conversation? Hey, Serena, this Kendrick. I really want you to come to Super Bowl. Nah, I want you to see walk on stage while I'm doing this song to get Drake. You in? You in?
She told the story of how it happened.
Did she?
She said his people called her and said, hey, we really loved when you did the Sea Walk at Wimbledon. We want to know if you'll come do it at the Super Bowl. And she said she found out when she got there, and it was just like, oh yeah, I'm in. But like, you know how spiteful you have to be, or how well crafted you have to be to call a married woman and be like, hey, you want to come to the Super Bowl and shit on your ex real quick?
I ain't know Drake used to talk to SZA.
Yeah.
So 2 of his exes.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that boy.
You know, and Kendrick and SZA finna go on tour together, so.
And SZA's part of TDE.
TDE.
So, yeah, that part. She had like she wasn't going to pick a side, but she had to eventually.
Yeah.
She had to eventually.
You want me to tell you the only thing that... this is another thing, too. I saw people talking about, oh, he need to work on his breathing. I want y'all to walk a choreographed mile rapping for 13 minutes. I want you to try to do it for 5 minutes.
His breathing was great.
His breathing was fantastic.
Yeah.
He ain't have
That
no...
was people looking for something to hate on, man.
You got like, exactly.
So, I listened to all the hate, and then the next morning I made a post and said, for all the people who got something to say about K-Dot, you Kendrick fan. I mean, you're Drake fans, for real, LOL. But I can bet you one thing, it's the most anticipated. It will be. I say it will be the most anticipated. This before I even started looking into it. Most anticipated, most viewed, most clipped, most replayed, most meme Super Bowl halftime of all time. And so far it's starting to fall. Man, you can't go on Twitter or Instagram or nothing without different memes and reactions. Man, it's like a trillion of them, bro.
Bro, I got a favorite one of it all, though.
What's that?
Have y'all seen what was going on with the Duolingo owl?
Yes.
Bro, the Duolingo owl has been going crazy. They killed him today.
Yeah.
But they did a new one with South Park.
Bro, he said, the Duolingo owl said, hey, if I'm dead, it was a Canadian rapper that did it. He said that in the comments, bro. But, you know, anyway, my bad. Yeah, they with the director of South Park. That's what we making something.
Oh no, they brought back an old skit where Two was getting into it. He kept saying, "You better not do it," and then he
yeah.
Yeah, you just see it.
You know from well, don't do it, Cartman.
Yep, that's what it was.
So I don't hate South Park.
Yeah, I ain't watching like that either.
She's the biggest
But
in her
he
whole
was,
life.
Never.
She ever was just do all the boys and
But he was saying Kendrick Park song
That movie was
instead.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? So
But no, he actually. It was a press release today that he's working with the person who created South Park for some kind of animated show.
Crazy.
I don't know if that's real, but that posted today. But yeah, I hate South Park passionately. Like
I remember watching when I was younger.
That's why I was talking to somebody about that the other. I was talking to Nate about that the other day. About how like some stuff like I just grew out of watching because I matured out of it, and I think it was one of them shows. You know what
so you watched it before you liked it before? You
Yeah,
did
I've
too?
been watching it one time.
Like I watched,
I don't remember nothing about it.
and I'm gonna tell you when I really started watching like Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That's the movie that came out, and then I think I watched it for maybe like a year after the movie came out, and then they released like a Christmas movie, and I think I watched that just off of whim, and that was probably like the last actual original thing I watched. And like I just stopped watching the show.
I tell you something.
It was just not. It just wasn't for me.
Not like
I
us.
hated it. Not for me.
The Scream, Not Like Us, increased by 430% since the Super Bowl.
Man, I can imagine, bro.
Bro, I ain't think that many more people left to listen to it. 430%, bro. That's an insane amount.
Yeah.
So 430%. Bro, I thought everybody listened to it already.
With that being said, Kendrick got paid for the halftime performance.
Ooh,
Oh,
430%.
430% is a big number, bro.
You gotta think of 430% of the most streamed song this year. Or last year.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about 430% of a decent song. We talking 430% of already at that time the number one streaming song of that 12 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what number one is. Let's say number one 100 million. 430% of 100 million is a whole lot of numbers.
Correct.
I can't even do that math in my head.
It was on replay for a lot. I heard it today. I was outside. I walked outside, go to my mailbox, and somebody at the speak shop's playing out like this.
I think the funniest thing I've seen was a video of a white guy. He goes, "Now I don't know who this Kendrick Lamar guy is."
Yeah, I liked that. He said, I thought Super Bowl bad until I got to reading and doing some research. That guy, yeah.
Well, this is something. So it was another dude that I saw though. He was talking about it, and he said, but what I learned was just because I don't understand it, that just means it might not be for me. Watch this.
Oh no, I ain't seen
And
it.
they had a Super Bowl party, bro, and it ain't nothing but white people, and I'm talking about white people, like you know they ain't listening country music. All they kids, it's like 9 kids,
Yeah.
all of them under probably 14 and under. It's 9 kids on the floor. They rapping him. They with him word for word on Not Like Us. and all they parents looking at them like,
How y'all know
how y'all know this song? Like, and I mean, they not like us. They not, I mean, and like, it's so funny because it's one of the parts where clearly it's like the N-word's supposed to be there. And they like, yeah.
Yep.
And they just keep going, bro. It was the craziest thing to watch. But I'm just like, now, that
Shows impact.
is what you call influence. That's impact.
Now the guy I seen was in the truck, and he said, "I just want to tell y'all how I feel about the Super Bowl halftime." He said, "Originally I was like, not good, and then I started hearing stuff about what was going on, and this Kendrick guy, I went to research it. I stayed in that hole for 24 hours, and I come out and said, this guy's a freaking genius. K-Dot is my friend now." That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, he was funny, boy. It was funny. It was another one though, bro. You made me think I lost it when I was talking about him though. Gilly lost his mind. Ain't sure. Gilly real Philly fan. He in the middle of the field with a ball crying, doing angels and confetti. Gilly lost his mind, man. I mean, but he's a real rider. You know what I mean? He's from Philly. He's a real rider. So it was good to see him out there living it. He says, "It's a dream, man. It's a dream." He been promoting his butt
He seen
off.
it a couple years ago. We take some of the stuff.
No, he lost.
No, he seen it a couple years ago.
Yeah, but he lost it.
Which one?
So he getting it?
Bro, Philly won recently, bro. Let's not act like Philly ain't won.
Oh, okay. It wasn't but a couple years ago. A couple years ago they lost though.
Yeah, a couple years ago they lost, but they
5, 6 years ago.
they won though recently.
Yeah, they did.
They ain't like the Saints.
And the Reed won.
No.
Who's coach that is?
They didn't have two since then, so I don't know. I can't remember. I know who was the quarterback. Nick Foles.
Yeah. He was the back of one.
Mm-hmm. For Carson Wentz.
Yep.
You know who Carson Wentz played for?
Oh.
The Chiefs.
That's right. Sure.
Yeah, I backed up.
Y'all probably should have played him.
No, we probably should not have. We probably should have drafted him because they probably was like, we can't let this dude beat us. Straight up. Can't let him win. I feel like that's what happened. They were like, man, Carson Wentz over there on that sideline. We can't let him win. If he wins, we'll never hit the end of it. Feel like that's how they treated us, dog. But
I'm saying that's the end of it too, though. Drake, Kendrick, Kendrick's side anyway.
huh?
Kendrick's side of it anyway. I think Kendrick done with it.
He
I
said
think
game
when he
over.
said game over, I think he meant it.
He said game over.
And I really like how he went off the TV off.
Mm-hmm. Bro, that was
Into the
hard.
game over.
Bro, the way Mustard came out, that was so
Yeah.
That
hard.
must have been hard. I never could see. It was so fast. It was worse in the stadium when he started too.
Yeah, it said, wrong person. Did it say wrong person?
See, I don't know what it said in the beginning, but it was worse in the
I think
stadium.
it said wrong guy. And then, like it said wrong guy, then it said something else, and then game over.
Yeah, I never got to see that.
It's on YouTube.
It's like stuff that happened so fast,
the whole
man.
performance is on YouTube. I didn't watch it like 4 or 5 times, bro. It's some moments on there.
When the clip passed the ring, I'm like, ain't no way that was, no way.
Bro, that was
That's
so,
the main reason I had to go back and watch it.
That
to see
was-
if that was the ring.
that was so fire to see her up there doing that, bro.
I had to go back just for that.
Bro, what made it fire though is that she did it in 2013 and caught a lot of grief behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it again. I like it. I mean, because she got one of the worst crip walks in the world.
Looks
It's
good to
terrible.
me. Looks good to me.
But it is still, strong moment.
Yeah, man, I enjoy every bit of it, man. The flag in the middle of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
pull that off. I seen it come together before it actually hit.
Oh, you
I
could
said,
not see
that's
it.
the flag.
Could not see what
That's a
it's done.
flag
Yeah.
of all black people. You know what I'm saying?
Built this country.
And then the one dude had the red hair. Everybody had like hoods on to match the red.
It said warning wrong way.
That's what it was.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it was.
Yeah. But everybody had on hoods to match the outfit. Red hoods with the red. But the one guy up there had all red hair. That's how hard I watched it, bro. He didn't have his hood on. I thought that was pretty neat. He just stood out. I don't know. That was weird, but I seen him. Out of all the people, he the only person who had the hair to match the outfit.
Got a favorite black porn. I mean, male porn star, so I would expect you to see something like that.
Hey, man, it stood out, man. I liked it.
Hey, that was an unnecessary dig at Dream, but he left by the ring.
I liked it, man.
Oh, it was great, man. It was 100% amazing show. I will be watching it 10 more times, I'm sure.
You ain't got no choice. We going live. Bro, it's most
Yes,
definitely number one
everywhere,
trending
yeah.
by far. I mean, like, only other thing I seen trending with Kendrick Super Bowl performance is the people booing Donald Trump.
That Fox turned it down.
Yeah, they were booing him on the side of the line.
Bro, Fox can turn. Oh, we talked about this yesterday. They can turn
And
down.
Donald Trump left in the third quarter.
They can turn down the ambience noise.
Yeah.
And they turned it down.
Oh, turn him up. They
Yeah.
turned Donald up. Yep.
They were booing Trump. Fox got caught turning them down.
You know who the #1 proponent of using that tool is?
Who?
The WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Imagine.
Yeah, it makes sense though.
They pipe in crowd noise for like certain characters and gimmicks. Because if your crowd is dead and you got a character that like get heavy boos in major cities, they need to keep that aesthetic going every time they on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a crowd that some people booing, pipe in a little bit more crowd noise.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yep.
And somebody put a caption up saying, "Man, Drake from the Super Bell bottles off that beat." I almost died laughing. Almost died.
Bro,
The fact that he called him out how he's like, I really want to do it, but they're probably gonna sue me.
Oh,
That was, bruh, super hard, bruh, super hard. Bruh, I know, but I don't, no lie, I feel bad for Drake, bruh.
You know, go ahead, finish this thing.
Imagine what it feel like to be Drake right now, bruh.
I can't.
That everything online is a joke about you. Everywhere you turn, you can't avoid this guy who you didn't take seriously. And
He went to Australia.
the whole country has turned it. Bro, everybody, like legit, and this is the thing I was telling people, I think it's three type of people, right, that fool with Drake. It's the people who don't care, right? Nobody. It's people like me who respect his artistry, think he made great music, but wasn't a fan because I didn't like the way he moved.
Yeah.
And then it's the super fans. I think that's the three groups. But the first two groups completely do not care about him right now.
You right.
And like bigger than that, man, since this been going on, you can tell how many of his peers was just waiting for a moment to expose how bad he been treating people. I
don't feel bad, bro.
I feel bad for him, but
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm a street dude, and I've seen it too many times in the hood where you had this one guy that walk around with his chest out all day, just bothering people. And finally, he bothered the right one, and they beat the brakes off of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's what your ass get. You done picked on 100 people. 101 beat your ass. And go sit down in the corner somewhere.
that's what he got. That's what Drake needs.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake need to go sit down in the corner.
That's how I feel. But that's why I don't feel bad for him. You know what I mean? Because, how long did he have to do that before Kendrick? He begged Kendrick to come out the closet.
Bro, he begged Kendrick.
Well, I should say come out, but to come outside. He begged this man to come out.
And when he started rapping, he was like, man, stop. This man, on the last song he put out, he said, I didn't know, he had the segment where he talked, he's like, I didn't know you was going to make those allegations, man, that ain't cool, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm begging to stop now.
Yeah.
You beg this man to rap with you.
I always told people, and I've said this since I was young,
Careful what you ask for.
don't hit me and tell me how to fight you back.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just don't touch me. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've said that my entire life. You know, don't hit me and tell me how to fight you back. I may kill you, and it may not be worthy of killing, but you can't hit a person and tell them how to fight you back.
I might look at you with the biggest smile on the planet and say, on national TV, in front of the biggest crowd ever, and say, hey Drake, I hear you like you young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. And everybody does this at the same time. That might happen. Leave, you know?
So, I'm
Bro,
going
if
to tell
that
you.
dude, when he said say Drake and smile, all the lights could have went off in the trailer. And no, he had to say no more. And that shit was over already, bro.
Oh, yeah, they would rap.
Because nobody thought he was going to say his name.
Yeah.
Or A minor. Them two things, they ain't think was going to happen.
Hey,
So,
Yeah. They ain't think them two things were going to be said.
you know the only restriction they gave him?
what's that?
He couldn't call him a pedophile.
Yeah, they cut pedophile. But the crowd said,
And
No,
nigga.
so and they actually, well, I mean, yeah, but he self-edited everything else,
Mm-hmm.
and just that particular word, if you know it, and I like the way they did it
Me too.
because he wasn't just like certified. It was like certified, and all the lights went off, and then he went back into that, you know, like that.
I'm going to do my stuff.
Yeah.
Which he changed it up a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm
Because
gonna
he knows I'm going to fuck him up.
I'm gonna mess him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he, bruh, yeah, he did that.
Why you trolling like, ain't you tired? He had some of the big
Yeah.
words out. But the crowd was singing so loud,
What?
that's why they had to turn down.
What made
You know
it so
what I'm saying?
funny was when they hit the A minor, and they
Oh, I know what I was finna
flashback,
say.
and they
Go ahead.
flash back to him. If y'all pay attention, his head down, I know he had to have the biggest Kool-Aid smile on his face, but he had to get himself together real quick. Cause like when I say he had his head down, and then he didn't pop it up till he just came back up for that. They not like us. They like, oh bruh. It was funny though.
Desi Banks. Did y'all see him
I
at
have
Super Bowl?
not.
So Henry standing beside this probably was the white guy that's a business guy. And he going through the whole Kendrick Drake beef, explaining to him why. That's why he calls white shit A minor. You gotta watch it. Like, man, somebody like, get that away from that white man. There's a fool, man. And the white guy was like really sitting there like soaking in like, yeah, really? All that happened. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a lot, man.
Hey, Ro.
Probably everybody.
That's what I know what some other ones say. There's a guy one that's going viral that him. I don't know who recorded, but I'm pretty sure he set that up. You know, there's a pretty slick video. But yeah, I like that.
It was. Oh, what song was it? Is it Humble?
Mm-hmm.
That's Double Diamond. Somebody
Is that
said,
right?
Yeah,
that's right.
It is right. Yeah, that's some of that stuff.
Bro, he said, I keep seeing a lot of people saying, don't nobody want to hear this. I wonder if they know Humble is Double Diamond.
Where what's crazy is, like I said, I was talking to my mom today about it, right? And she said she didn't know who he was when he first came on, and then with DNA, and she said, "Oh, I know this song," because she played Beat Saber on her Oculus.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's all right.
And she mastered it.
Okay.
It's
Listen,
one of the
I know
hardest
this
ones on there too.
Yeah, she mastered it. So it was like everybody that say they didn't know who he was, you can play a song from there. But oh yeah, I know this song. Bro, Money Trees would have went crazy, but Money Trees is.
Oh.
So me and you were talking last night about it, and we were like, that was better songs he could have played.
Mm-hmm.
But Kendrick is such a mad genius. It probably wouldn't align with his message. You know what I'm saying? I thought about that later, but you know, I went home. You know, it probably wouldn't align with his message because he has a message in everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you that, so I can feel that on a lot of levels, minus maybe 2 songs. Poetic Justice, just because the song title and the style of his set.
And that was the number one song I seen people talk about that they wanted him to do.
And Money
number
Trees.
one.
Because Money Trees in a set where you're talking about America makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like just everything that's happening with the country, the economy, all that kind of stuff, Money Trees would have been a nice little song to play in there. The songs like Swimming Pools,
Yeah.
Swimming Pools wouldn't fit in that set.
Well, you know why he didn't do Poetic Justice too, right? It's a real reason why Poetic Justice went on the table.
Why not?
Because Drake is featured on it.
I didn't even think about that.
Drake is featured on Poetic
I
Justice.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Not
I
pay Drake.
Hey,
Hey Drake.
this stuff has come in full circle so much that
Damn, I didn't think.
Yeah.
the song, this ain't the song that actually started the beef, but the song that made Kendrick say, all right, I'm ready now, that's fine, was Fresh Brother Shooter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's just 2 things real quick. Drake said that him and Kendrick was him and J. Cole was biggest for Super Bowl. And the very next Super Bowl, he was a pedophile.
Oh.
Just think about that for a minute, man.
Yeah, bro, that's karma right there.
If that ain't full circle kicking you square in your ass, biggest the what?
Biggest the what?
I know he made this song not because he got an ass whoop, but because now this guy is torturing me on the biggest the what?
The biggest stage of them all.
Then, wait, let's talk. I ain't doing full circle. I got 3 key points. I got 3 key points. He said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. I gave him 5. From kicking your ass. Oh my God, man. Bro, this is bad, man. You know what? I do feel sorry for Drake though.
That's all.
He predicted his own death.
It's bad, bro. It's rough on him, dog. It's rough on him. Bro, you
And
know he
that-
got...
There's a scratch now, but just think about it. He said, I want to talk to your uncle right now. I want to talk to the man of the house. And it starts off with, hey, I'm your uncle, Uncle Sam.
Yep.
At the Super Bowl,
And the man of the
at
house.
the Grammys. I just thought it was just too much, man.
Yeah.
And I know Kendrick I know Kendrick's smart, but he can't be that brilliant because he would be like right next to Albert Einstein.
No, he'd be fast in him. Like, I'm going to give you a great example where he'll be past.
Golly, man.
He'll be past being smarter than the smartest person on the planet. He'll be quantum smart. So he was walking around with the A chain on it. People like, oh, he wearing the A chain for A minor.
It's the PG Lane.
It's the PG.
See, I ain't know that.
I told him that last night. It's the PG Lane logo.
Yeah.
So I heard somebody else say that if you look at the PG Lane logo, it's two small kids lifting the A minor up. And they was like, that was hot. I was like, bro, you know how smart this dude would have to be to do this 5 years before this happened? I was like, that's not true. It's just a coincidence. But it's
too many of them.
It's a funny coincidence, but it's just a coincidence.
And also, it's a white lady put this out, and it's another script. The two, when you talk about A minor, it's a musical chord.
The white keys.
Yeah, well, before she said that, it's a C major and an A minor. That's basic. Those are the two keys you learn first in music. So anybody can do it. Stop patting yourself on the back track. Right? One. And then she break down the A minor. She played it. It's all white keys. Like, that can mean so many different things. She said, "Thank Kendrick is a genius."
Now, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm like, man,
I ain't gonna hold
too
you.
many coincidences.
I feel like she's reaching a little bit.
Oh, ain't no doubt, ain't no doubt.
She's just trying to
But
get.
it just goes
She's trying
into
to
the
get viral.
coincidence bowl.
She's
though.
trying to pop viral.
Yeah, but it goes in that coincidence bowl. I'm talking
Let me
about
tell you something. One of the
the
best
universe.
one of the best albums I ever wrote was songs in A minor. Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I was just like, the coincidence bowl for this man, though, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot
It's
of
so
coincidences.
full that it's ridiculous,
It's
man.
funny.
You know, it's fine.
It is funny.
Well, I think so. I don't think that it's necessarily a coincidence. I just think that Kendrick Lamar is a very educated artist,
More definitely
And
that.
he care about artistry.
and because you care about the artistry, he can build projects that link like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That might have been one of them things where it wasn't even a thing. He could have been looking at the PG Lane logo while he was writing that and been
It was like, huh.
that's it.
Yeah.
The A, this finna go.
Mm-hmm.
And now it just, you see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
like the nigga write music in the Matrix.
Bro, I found something about the movie Matrix that blew my mind. This is geek fact. Sorry for interrupting. So you remember on the first Matrix when Neo go talk to the Oracle,
Yes.
but she would not talk to him until he accepted a cookie?
Yes.
I missed that the first time.
oh,
That is such a geek moment, bro. I missed that. I just found that out. You get it? If you go to a website, you gotta accept cookies.
cookies. Yeah.
Did you get it, bro?
Oh, that's pretty neat.
I missed it.
I know that whole scene word for word,
Bruh, he had to accept her cookie for him to talk to him.
but I ain't never paid attention to looking at it like that.
I mean, that's some geek stuff. Anyway, back to what we do. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
It's just when
You do know my favorite trilogy of all time.
yeah, you tell me that all the time.
I love it. Oh, Will Smith dropping a new one.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Well, I seen him doing some acting behind the scenes.
Because he dropped a video with Big Sean.
Of the Matrix?
Yes, bruh.
Oh, okay.
And it's terrible. Will Smith says he's Microsoft. Stupidest boy I ever heard, bro. I like Will Smith, bro. I would never talk bad about his artistry. And he ain't as bad as people make him out to be. But he pretty bad now. He don't need to be rapping now. Like, it's not bad, but just don't do it right now. Like, I mean, we get it. It's just not right now. And why is Big Sean on this track with you? And why is Big Sean playing Morpheus?
See, I ain't know that. Because people been saying they would drop one, and then I see the behind the scenes with him doing the Neo lean to some the
Bruh.
Matrix, a young man's sport.
Don't watch the video, bro.
I ain't know that was a video.
Yeah, don't watch
I
it.
gotta watch it now.
You know, I'm just telling you. I gave you
Well,
the heads
I'm a
up.
Big Sean fan. That's a rapping joker. So,
He not on this track, he ain't.
he watered down Big Sean.
Bruh, let me tell you something. He wore it down the Matrix.
I'm gonna watch it on the way home.
Sorry.
I'm gonna watch it on the way home, man.
I'm sorry. Bruh, I learned a lot of stuff about Matrix the other day, too. That I missed. Like, legit just didn't think that cerebral about it. A lot of connections that was made in that movie.
Cookies. I was like, you want to watch the cookies video? Oh, technically call it cookies. What? When you go back after the movie made, you go back next day, you watch this. And
No, I watched.
cookies. It's
Easter
called
eggs?
Easter eggs, yeah.
So I actually didn't. I watched Neil deGrasse Tyson interview Lawrence Fishburne, and Neil deGrasse Tyson said, "Hey,
Start talk.
I'm going to break it all down for you. Starts, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it down for you. Let me see if I got it right. He said, I expect you to know more than me, but I doubt it because I'm a real fan.
Yeah.
And he was going through it, bro. And I was like, oh, man. This dude is... I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I watched that too.
I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Literally one of the smartest people on the planet.
Yeah. It's super like real down.
A regular person.
Yeah, just like
would call you an idiot in a heartbeat.
oh man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan. Anything else, man, on the halftime Kendrick show, man?
Mm-hmm.
I've got another gripe about the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Why the hell? I wanted to say a stronger cuss word, but I cleaned myself up. Unlike Dream, and I ain't have to take that shot at him, but I can't mute myself and avoid taking shots at Dream. It's just too easy. But why did they change the scoreboard on the screen, bro?
Oh, the score.
Bro, I was like,
a lot of
this is
people
the
complaining about
ugliest thing ever. And then, like, I seen another picture of it up close, and it was like, is this the Fortnite foot, bro? I play Fortnite. It was. I was like, bro, why would they do this? It was hideous, dog. Like, not only are we getting destroyed, but it's hard to see us getting destroyed, bro. It was the ugliest thing in the world. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just maybe me, maybe picky, but whatever.
So I'm gonna tell you, minimalist design. I ain't really have no complaints about it. Minus the font. It just looked real big and childish. It did. It looked real big and childish. Like if the KC in the you know, just if the symbols had been smaller, like if the whole scoreboard had been a little bit smaller,
Yeah.
and a little bit more streamlined or something, cool.
Yeah. But it was like,
But
big, and it had spaces in it.
That graphic background removal, just put it.
Bruh.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing I did like about it. I like how everything went off to the sides.
Yeah.
I like that part of it, but just the actual piece in the middle, yeah, I could.
Bruh, I feel like Trump shut down the department that did the graphics for the Super Bowl too.
Well, you know they had another airplane crash that people died on. There's no more airplane crashes this quickest time I've seen since I've been alive.
It was on tarmac.
Yeah.
In Phoenix.
That's what happens when you fire half the FAA.
It was another airplane one in Alaska that was on the tarmac. I think it was in Alaska. Yeah, it was in Alaska on the tarmac. And then F1 jet fell in Alaska. Yeah, there's been a lot of plane crashes.
But I ain't seen them in a plane crash, and I gotta be on a plane in a couple months.
But I bet it's cheap to fly now.
Well, you know what's crazy? So my birthday is at the end of the month. I 100% had plans of going somewhere. And I was gonna fly there. Well, it's some nice round trip flights, straight direct flights out of Mobile that's really affordable, right? Dallas, DC, Rhode Island, Tampa. It's all direct flights out
Yeah,
of
they just dropped that in the last 6 months. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
out of Mobile, and they all like $200 round trip on decent planes, right?
Okay.
And we ain't got no bad
Yeah,
planes.
we ain't
flying
got
out.
the small planes.
We ain't got no real. I mean, American got a 3-rower, but I mean that plane goes 1 hour. You either going to Atlanta or you going to Houston on that one, so it ain't terrible. Either way, bro. My plan was going there, and I did the facts in my head, right? So my supervisor was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "He was coming from Cali. They sent him out there for the fires," and I was like, "Man, sorry about the plane." I said something about the plane, like, you got to fly soon. My bad. Didn't mean to bring that up. He like, "Man, actually, feel more comfortable because I feel like they got to be pay more attention now." I was like, I like your logic. That's the one way to be positive about it. But truthfully, how many flights happen in a day? 10,000?
If not more.
Yeah, if not more daily.
Man, when you talk about Atlanta itself, the busiest airport in the United States.
Yeah, so I mean,
They
like,
put out some planes a day.
like legit. I mean, if it was 10 plane crashes this year, the actual comparison to amount of flights being flown, it's under 1%.
2.9 million passengers.
No, how many planes? Actual flights
167,000.
per day.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. So now.
Oh no, this one here said up to 45,000.
Okay. I mean, even so, I said 10,000.
Yeah, it's very high, yeah.
45,000 is crazy. Yeah. So you say 10 planes crashed, bro, and 45. I mean, you know.
I don't like the mod still, fam.
Man.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
But that's why I won't fly Spirit.
You talk that junk, they still ain't had no incident.
Yeah, they have, bro. They plane got shot up like a month ago.
Shot up?
Yes.
How I get shot up?
Bro, they were trying to land in, was it Jamaica?
I think so.
They were trying to land in Jamaica. They shot the plane up.
Who shot the plane?
The people in Jamaica.
No, man, I ain't heard nothing about that. You can't be shooting at the commercial airlines. Now, I know they left Jamaica and they had a flight problem, had to turn around and go back to Jamaica on a plane one time in Jamaica, right after we left Jamaica. Right after we left Jamaica. But I ain't heard nothing about nobody shot at no plane.
Spirit Airline flight from Florida to Haiti. Oh, it's
On
Haiti.
Haiti. Now,
Haiti hit by gunfire while trying to land.
Now that
the
makes
first to the Dominican Republic.
which is on the same island.
Yeah.
But now that makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm never flying Haiti either. Look, bro, if I get too close to Haiti border, I'm gonna tell my Uber driver, hey man, you going the wrong way, cuz. I'm just trying to get to the Pier 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know Dominican Republic don't like
Yeah, bro.
nowhere near the border.
I ain't going neither one of them.
To the Dominican Republic? Why?
I'll pass.
Dominican Republic nice, man.
I know you, man. That still doesn't change. So this is something new that I want everybody to practice in 2025. Is when you say you ain't gonna do something, you can't change my mind if I don't want to do
What's
it.
your problem with the Dominican Republic? Or why you feel like you want?
I don't want to go. That's good enough for you. I don't have to explain.
I just want to know your logic.
I understand, but I don't have to. This is my new thing in 2025. I ain't explaining nothing.
Is it because you heard the dangers, or you just don't seem like it's fun there? Or, I mean, just saying.
I don't have a reason to go. To be completely honest,
I don't know every island.
I don't think I got a reason to be there. Just to be completely honest, I
I'm
don't.
going back. I'm going to the other side of the Dominican Republic when I go.
Like, bro, I'm way more interested in going to Africa. 1,000 times more interested in going to Africa. In Jamaica. Jamaica's like number one on my bucket list right now. Like, I need to get to Jamaica tomorrow.
My favorite place, but Dominican Republic, yeah, not bad.
I mean, I don't think it's terrible, bro. I really don't. Just, I don't have a desire, bro. At all. Just no desire there, bro.
Hey, Joe, you can't really pick much. You're a San Francisco fan, bro.
Hey, man. Appreciate that. Go Chiefs, bro. Hell, Chiefs, bro. Oh, I don't like tell me go Chiefs ain't an insult to me. That's my team. I love them.
Did you see the clip of Quavo performing at the Chiefs after party? Because they talk about how, regardless of who win and who lose, both teams go an after party. But that part looks so depressing. I ain't trying to be funny.
Oh, you did that?
The one Carter B was that?
I don't know if that's the same part.
Yeah,
It was everybody was in there, but it was like super depressing with it.
Yeah, but I think that was in New Orleans.
It was.
It was in New Orleans.
Yeah, that same one then, yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, it didn't look tough.
Ice Spice was there.
I seen Ice Spice.
I seen somebody else there too. I can't think of their name, but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of people there, bro, and it looked really depressing. I wish I could have been there depressed with him, bro. I went to bed though.
I was say you would have had to get out like 2 days before to get bed to the event in time.
Bro, you know I've never not watched the Super Bowl ring ceremony. I mean not the ring ceremony, but like the trophy ceremony. I went to bed. I ain't watched the trophy ceremony, bro. I was truly crushed.
I can imagine.
I was truly crushed, man. I mean, and now mind you, shout out to my Chiefs because we had a phenomenal year. And how many other people?
Chris more than Pat Mahomes.
Nah, I need him to be crushed. I need him to come back next year
That'd be him.
and throw for 10,000 yards.
Ever been beat. I don't remember him ever getting jumped on like that. You know when he made it in the tunnel, they didn't let him walk. They picked him up in the car, and took him to the locker room. He was living there. When they beat that kid up, they were hitting him every which way blue, and never. This is the weird thing. They never set a blitz the whole game.
They have to, bro.
That's crazy.
Why send a blitz when your front four getting it done?
Yeah, that was crazy.
You don't have to send a blitz. Your front four getting it done.
That was crazy, bro. It was like,
wow. All right, man, we get it, bro. Let's move on. You got a closing quote for us or something, man?
Yeah, man. But before we get out of here, January was for the mantra. Y'all can go to MrEverlasting.com right now. I got an exclusive single. When I say an exclusive, you need it on your Valentine's Day track list, your playlist, all that good stuff. It's called King Tonight. It's introducing the newest member of the Merciless Minds family, my girl Felt. We've been holding on to this for a minute. So I promise you, you don't want to miss out on this. You can get it for 4 days. Because outside of that, y'all got to wait for the project to drop. And breaking news, I got something coming. But y'all stay tuned for that too. But yeah. Y'all stay tuned. MrEverlasting.com. All you got to do is literally put your email in, verify it. It's going to give you a free download. It takes 30 seconds to do. Our quote of the week says, as we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. That's Marianne Rademacher. And that's it.
This has been the Soft Got Something to Say, episode 225. We appreciate y'all. And if anybody got something bad to say about Chiefs, we're going to talk about your contracts. Looking at you, Dream. Thank you for listening.